Hi students, let us continue our lesson, the Vijayanagar and Bhamini Kingdom. In our previous class, we completed as the rulers, important rulers under the Bhamini Kingdom, like as Firuz Shah Bhamini, and also we studied about Ahmad Shah first, like that rulers, their contributions and features during their time we studied. The next topic is contribution of the Bhamini kingdom. Contribution. What are the contributions done by the Bhamini kingdom? The Bhamini kingdom acted as a cultural bridge between the north and south India. We know that almost a central part of India was known as this Deccan region. It was that part actually ruled by this Bhamini kingdom, and under the South Indian, totally South Indian region were under the control of the Vijayanagar dynasty. But this Bhamini kingdom, sometimes considering that region was acted as a bridge or connected with the North and South Indian cultures. And the Bhamini rulers patronized music, literature, art and architecture. All other rulers' time also we studied the contributions in the field of art, architecture and all. Here also they contributed a lot. Some of the famous scholars of the time from Iran and Iraq were invited to the Bhamini court. That one already we studied that Bahman Shah and also Ahmad Shah, those rulers, and Ahmad Shah also invited. Especially we studied Firuz Shah Bhamini, who invited the scholars from Iran and Iraq, and like that some of the rulers then during the Bhamini kingdom. The Bhamini rulers patronized Urdu language and Islam. I already told they were Islam rulers. Anyway we studied no, because of the Indo-Islamic culture we studied in previous lesson the contribution based on the Sultanate period. One language it was originated here, and also contribution of Amir Khusro we studied. Hope that you all are remembering. So that language, Urdu language, it was patronized by this rulers, Bhamini rulers in their kingdom. Also Islam was flourished, and that religion actually supported by these rulers. It was spreaded in those region also under the Bhamini kingdom. Okay, and also we know that nearest kingdoms at the same or contemporary period it was this Bhamini and Vijayanagar. That's why in between them some conflict was arised. Conflict between the Vijayanagar and the Bhamini kingdoms. Military conflicts between the Vijayanagar and the Bhamini kingdoms were almost a regular feature and continued till the two kingdoms existed. Military, showing their power in the field of military, both group or both kingdoms were fought each other. It was a common feature during their time till their existence period. The main reason for the conflict means commonly military means showing their power. It was one of the famous and one of the common feature. Anyway, some reasons were there behind their means conflict or the why they fought between them. It was different reasons were there. One by one you can concentrate. The first it is telling that both the kingdoms wanted to control the fertile Raichur Doab. That means the region between Krishna and Tungabhadra rivers. That region is known as Raichur Doab, very flourished region. Because of its wealth and economic resources, both kingdoms were fought each other. Okay, for getting or making control over this region, both one were conflicted in between them. Next reason is telling that both the kingdoms wanted to access to the Godavari basin, which had numerous ports through which trade was carried out with foreign countries. Godavari, river Godavari, that region also Godavari banks or the nearest places of the Godavari river also one of the reason between them. Both the kingdoms wanted to control the Konkan coast. You know what is Konkan coast? Konkan region. Now we know that Konkan railway and all. So that region, Konkan coast, which was fertile and it had the port of Goa. That from actually starting from Goa to Kerala, that Mangalapuram, that is known as Konkan railway, and also I hope that you all knew now. So this region, for the control over this region also they were fought each other because Goa, one of the greatest port during that time. From this port, good quality horses were imported from Iran and Iraq. For getting good quality horses they were fought each other. Both the kingdoms wanted to control the diamond mines of Golconda. Already this place name we studied, Golconda. So remember, Golconda control over this diamond mines are there during that time. So making control over Golconda, also they were fought each other. Actually, these 4 points are known as the reasons between the conflict between reasons for the conflict between the Vijayanagara and Bhamani kingdoms. Okay, students, read the textbook after watching the video. Okay, thank you.